All right, boys and girls, today's lesson is lesson 5-9, and we get to have the fun of writing equations and solving two-step word problems. So hopefully you remember equations were the missing part of Math Mountain or a triangle, or in some cases in two-step problems it might be more than that. But the equation is where you would put, when you put a variable in there, the variable would be the letter you choose. To go into that and to replace the variable, then you'd work it out and find your find the variable, and that would equal the answer. So let's go right to number 1 on page 287. And what I'm probably going to do, because it's really only 2 pages and they both mean the same, I'm going to do a few off of the first page, very detailed, and then I'm going to send you on your own to work on them by yourself. So number 1 says, Mrs. Delgado is baking pies and cakes for a school fundraiser. She bought 26 apples, 29 peaches, and a number of bananas at the farmer's market. She bought 66 pieces of fruit. How many bananas did she buy? Well, we know that she bought 26 apples, add it to 29 peaches, add it to n for the amount of bananas, and that would equal 66 total pieces of fruit. So this is the part we do know that we can find out. 26 plus 29, 15, equals 55. So now we have 55 plus n equals 66. So we know we had 55 and we added something more to it to get to 66. So the easiest way of doing it is putting that 55 underneath the 66 and subtract it, and it gives you 11. So that tells you n equals 11, and it's 11 bananas. All right. The next one. Abby bought 8 packages of stickers with the same number of stickers in each package. She gave 15 stickers to her sister. Now Abby has 49 stickers. How many stickers were in each package? Well, we know that 8 times n equals, I'm getting ahead of myself here. 8 times n minus 15 equals 49, because it says she had 8 packages with the same number. So 8 times n, because n is the same amount per package, and then she gave away 15 to give you 49. So what are some things we know we can find here? Hopefully you're able to say, well, let's see. Why don't I add this 15 back onto the 49 to give me 49 plus 15. 14 gives me 64. Now I have 8 times something equals 64. You know from a triangle, 64 is the big number. 8 is here. 8 times what will get you 64? Okay, well, you know that 8 times 8, or you should be knowing this soon, 8 times 8 equals 64. So 8 times 8 equals 64. So n equals 8, and the answer is 8 stickers. Hopefully you're writing all of this down. And I will get this out of the way. I guess I won't. I'll move to this other side. For some reason I embedded into it. Let's do number 3. Taylor is reading a 340-page book. He read 174 pages of the book on Saturday and 120 pages in the book on Sunday. How many pages does he have left to read? Well, this is a little bit different, because we know it's 340. One way you could do it is 340 minus 174 plus 120 equals n. So let's add what we are able to add now. So 174 plus 120, 492. And we have 340 minus 294. So we have 6. We have 13. So we have 46. So this was, if you worked out correctly, it says 46 equals n. Well, you don't have to do any more after that because it tells you your answer. So n equals 46, and that would be 46 pages. Okay, as much as I want to have you start working on your own, I kind of want to do one more with you. Let's do number 4. Lauren had a piece of ribbon that is 36 inches long. She cut a number of 3-inch pieces. She has 15 inches of ribbon left. How many 3-inch pieces did she cut? Okay, so we know she had 36. She subtracted a number times 3 because a number of 3-inch pieces. This is a number of 3-inch pieces. Each of those numbers were 3-inch pieces. We'll do that if it makes it a little better for you. And it equaled 15. Alright, so something we know we can do is we know we could do, let's see, it has 36 inches long. She cut number, now she has 15 inches left. So we know this right here, when worked out, was taken from 36 to get 15. Okay, so let's move this to this side and move this to this side. And let's say 36 minus 15 will give me 21. So 21 equals n times 3. So now you have to figure out what n would equal. What, if I have 21 up here and 3 down there, what would n be? Hopefully you know that n here equals 7, because 3 times 7 is 21. So the answer to that would be 7 pieces. 7 pieces she cut. And because this one was a pretty challenging one, I kind of want to do the next one with you too. Then you just have the last page do on your own. There are 47 students in the marching band. There are 5 students in the first row, and the rest are in equal rows of 6. How many students are in each of the 6 rows? Okay, so if you know each row, n, we'll say there are 6 in each of those rows, okay, plus 5, because there's one row with 5, equals 47. Okay, so what we could do is we could just minus the 5 from here, minus the 5 from there, or you could just say, because you're doing plus 5 here, what we do is we would minus 5 there to get it back to it. So you had n times 6 equals 42, and then you have to figure out what n would be based on this. So if n times 6 is 42, that means 42 is at the top of the math mountain, 6 is in the bottom, and you're missing right here. So hopefully you know 6 times 7 is 42. So your answer is n equals 7, or 7 students. So for the next like 7-8 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever you have left, go ahead and work on the next page, and we'll do a little bit in small group.